So, I'm talking to world-famous actress Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay, tell us about how you've been feeling these past few years, since you've been the subject of so much controversy, and I know that many mothers have been upset by the fact that you're no longer a good role model for their young girls. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on the issue and just what you've generally been doing and how you plan to improve your image.
Well, that's a lot to answer. But see, I never said I was going to be a role model. Like, I know I was on like the Disney Channel and all that stuff, but that doesn't mean that you're a role model for children. It just means children are watching you, but everyone's watching you. And I mean, I guess I got into some bad things, but I don't regret it because I'm just living my life, and Hollywood's a really tough place sometimes, and you need an escape. So I might have not chosen the best escape, but I did what I thought was, I had available to me at the time. And a lot of people didn't want to talk to me because they were busy with their own careers. So I turned to the one thing I knew would be there for me. And I'm trying to get off it now, but it's tough. And I'm just doing the best I can. And I think that's all really anyone can ask of me.
Those were some wise words, Lindsay. I appreciate hearing such clarity from a young Hollywood starlet. So,
So, when I stare into your eyes, I see nothing, only black. How does that make you feel?
Well, I think it's just because I've been using a lot more eyeliner lately. So, like, the black might just be, like, eyeliner getting into my eyes and making my pupils more dark. Or maybe it could be from, like, all the coke I'm doing and just making my pupils, like, really dilated. So, when you say you see nothing, I hope you know I have a soul. I mean, I'm a person too. So it's just the eyeliner, kind of like Taylor Momsen, how she kind of looks like a raccoon. I'm not doing that, but it's just eyeliner, and I really appreciate if you look deeper into me to try to find something more.
I heard you casually mention cocaine. I'm not sure if that's a very good idea. Because cocaine is a hell of a drug. It doesn't do good things to you. It does bad things to you. It can kill you. So, Lindsay, I just think that I need to hear your thoughts. Why are you doing this disgusting, disgusting thing?
You can't judge cocaine like that. I mean, it's a man-made thing. I mean, since we made it, we need to appreciate the creation of the drug. It's like this snowy white powder. Oh, did I tell you? I'll tell you why I do it. Because when I was a kid, I would always, my grandpa and I, we would eat these white powdery donuts. So it kind of reminds me of, like, back when I was a kid and, like, before we even did the Parent Trap. And just eating those donuts with my grandfather was, like, the best after, like, on Sundays after church. It was, like, the best Sundays we'd ever have. And when I just do the coke, it's like being there with my grandfather again, and it's appreciating, the drug and just living, like really, really living. So you can't knock it until you rock it.
Oh God. Lindsay, how do you feel about being called a fire crotch?
I can't help that my crotch will burn you if you touch me. I mean, my crotch is only for Sam Ronson. Like, basically her name is just, like, all over my cooch. Like, oh, so you really shouldn't call me that. Like, can't help what you are. And sometimes I shave, so, it's not always a fire crotch. And it's way better than yours, so suck it.
What is the meaning of life, Lindsay?
I'm just living life, and everyone can see that. And I'm not striving for perfection. I'm just striving for something, and something is better than nothing. So, I mean, the meaning of life is just to live it, to ride it like a big wave. And I'm not trying to be like some surfer or anything. I'm just trying to say, like, you really gotta go with the flow, and you gotta go with the punches, or you're not living life, you're just taking a big shit all over it.
So, I was wondering, Since you've been to jail, have you developed a reputation there, or a nickname? You know, has someone made you their bitch?
You do the best you can, and you try to make a few friends. And I did. I made friends with this girl Letitia, and she like gives me extra mashed potatoes when it's Thanksgiving Day. So, you know, on Thursdays we eat stuffing and mashed potatoes, and there's like this kind of juicy gravy that they serve. But sometimes my mashed potatoes, like I get chipped on the mashed potatoes, and Letitia shows Lindsay like that it's totally okay, and she gives me her mashed potatoes, and I think that's true friendship. Potatoes, like I think because she said she thought I was Irish because, you know, my hair was red. She's like, you need your potatoes, girl. So she gave me some of hers, and that's real right there.
That anecdote was quite touching. Thank you for sharing it with us. I'm wondering if you could maybe elaborate a little on your relationship with your family, specifically your mother, Dinah Lohan, your father, Michael Lohan, and your young sister, Allie Lohan.
Allie and I have the best relationship. She's a really beautiful girl, and she's growing into something amazing. And I don't really want to talk about my father right now. He's been giving me a lot of it's been a hardship with him. And my mother's really supportive, but sometimes I think she does things just to, you know, for the fame and to get her face more out there. And I don't think that's what I need right now. So with the two of them, it's kind of it's a problem. But I have Allie there to ground me. She's like my little anchor. Thank you. Thanks for the interview. I hope I shed light on some things that, you know, needed to have light shed upon them.
Thank you for sharing all this information with us, Miss Lohan. We truly appreciate it, and there have been some beautiful moments, and I appreciate the candid quality of your answers. Good night.